Hi guys, it's Sam, and today I did a tutorial for this look. It is like a smoky pink champagne-y, somewhat cut creasy but not really, but like pink champagne-y and smoky eye look. I used all shadows from the Anastasia Beverly Self Made Palette. The main shadow, well, the main one that I used was pink champagne. It's like this, I'd say like silvery based pink sheeny shimmery color right here, and it's the color that I have right here. It kind of shows up a little bit silver. The pink doesn't really show too much. I even packed a lot of color onto my lid, but it still looks kind of silver, but I still think it's pretty gorgeous. I used Sherbet as the transition color, and then I used Metallic Plum and Hot Chocolate. Oh, that's not pretty. Into my crease, and I used Buttery to set all over my lid. So yeah, I used all shadows from this palette. It's super pretty. It came with, where is it? It came with this brush, which I did use. Oh, that's hair. It's a double-ended brush. This one's more of like a blendy brush, and this one's more of a shadow brush that you can pack things on. And to be honest, this one kind of has some sharp bristles. Maybe it's just my brush, but I wouldn't prefer it to blend out. So yeah, if you like this tutorial, if you like this look, go ahead and keep on watching. And if you like this look and you like my past look, like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you, and keep on watching. Mwah. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyelids, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then I am going to set that primer with the shade Buttery from the Anastasia Self Made Palette. Going in and out of focus. I really need to learn how to use my camera. Then I am picking up, oh gosh, what was this called? Sherbet on a It for Ulta brush, and I'm using that as my transition shade. I'm just applying this to my crease and and moving the product upward as well, just to blend it out, no harsh lines. This color isn't very pigmented on camera, but it is really pretty as a transition color, and it'll make all the other colors blend out more easily. I then take the shade Hot Chocolate on the brush that comes inside the palette on the more dense side. Since it's a double-ended brush, I pack that into the outer corner of my crease, and then I use the other side, which is the blending side, and I blend that. So just continue packing that into the outer corner of your crease, and then blend it towards the inner corner. And I alternated between Hot Chocolate and Metallic Plum in the crease, just so that it gives you a little bit of definition and dimension in the crease. And then you just keep on blending, keep on packing, keep on blending until you have the color that you like. I then took the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Cottage Cheese. This is super old. This is like maybe like the first makeup product that I've ever bought, so I'm not too sure if this is still like available in stores, but just use any white eye base. And then I wanted more definition, so I took my detailer brush and I just pat it on top of the crayon, and I used it to add more product. Then I took the shade Pink Champagne on another It for Ulta brush, and I packed this on top of that Cottage Cheese base, and I wanted it to be super pigmented, so I packed on a lot of this color. It looks super silver on camera, but it does have that pinky undertone as well in real life, I guess. I then wanted to define my crease even more, so I took hot chocolate, and I'm still using that brush that came with the palette. And I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm like dragging it outwards a little bit, just so that like the shadow will go in the direction of the wing that I will create soon. Then I kept on alternating between Metallic Plum and hot chocolate, and I just kept on packing it with the smaller, denser side of the brush, and then I dragged it in with the and then I blended it out with the blendy side. Now I am applying Stay All Day eyeliner, and of course I am out of focus and not in the frame because I'm a total noob at this. Then I just apply one heck of a wing. Oh, I need to learn how to be in frame. Okay, making sure that both sides are as even as possible. Then I take Metallic Plum on a small shader brush from Eco Tools, and I smudge my bottom lash line with that color. You can probably hear the airplane in the background right now. And then I took the shade Blossom, and to soften that waterline, I smudged this on the bottom just so that it's nice and smoky and it's not too harsh of a line. Then I took the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion, and I smoked out the waterline. And I'm out of frame, of course. Just keep on smudging. I applied the Cocoa Lashes in the style Goddess. And now I am moving on to my face. I applied the Angel Veil Primer by NYX Cosmetics. All over my face, you really have to work that in. And now we move on to my foundation, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and I'm just applying it with a foundation brush from Real Techniques. Apply that all over my face, and then I take a wet beauty sponge and I pat that all over my face. Make sure not to drag it because you don't want any wrinkles. Just pat, pat, pat until it looks seamlessly and it looks not too cakey or anything. Just keep on patting until you have a flawless finish. And what you can do is you can use that to clean up any makeup mistakes that you made. For example, my shadow was going a little crazy, so what you can do is you can use your foundation to cover up any mistakes you made around like your wing area, which is what I did. So keep on patting away. And if you need to apply more product for a more full coverage, you can go ahead and do so. Then I take this Smashbox powder contour palette, but I'm just using it to bronze up my face so that you can look like it's summertime in the winter. So I apply this first to my forehead and then around my temple area, just so that your face looks nice and warm. And then I will apply this to my cheeks as a nice little bronzer. So what I do is I start at the bottom of my cheeks and then I drag it upwards. I don't know why, but I prefer this motion. I feel like it's more of it's less of a harsh line if I do it that way. And you just blend it in so that you don't have too harsh of a line, and just, you want to bronze up your face. Just apply more where you need, or where you feel like you need it, and give a little bit of definition to your jawline. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I have foundation in my hair. Then I'm going to take this blush from the Tarte palette. I think it's called the Clay Noir palette. I will link it down in the description if I'm wrong, but just apply this with a blush brush and then make sure that it seems, or it blends with your bronzer. Then I'm going to apply some NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. First I outline my lips and then I fill in my whole entire lips with this. And honestly, I love this shade so much. I wear it just as, or just on its own sometimes, just because it's so pretty, your lips but better type shade. And now I take the shade Cocoa Cocoa by NYX Cosmetics. It's their OG round lipstick, and I love this shade. I used to wear this every day. I just recently started using it again, and I still love it. And now I take the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Spray, and I do the whole weird spray it first and move your face towards it, because I feel like this particular nozzle it spurts out so much product and you just look super wet. And that is the end of this look. Here I am staring at you guys dramatically. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any feedback, please feel free to leave me some, and thanks for watching.